I hope everyone is amazing today. I hope everyone's amazing and also ready. Right now is quite potentially one of the most dramatic, one of the most exciting, and one of the most important times in your entire life. You have a decision to make right now. Every single one of us, we have a decision to make. If you're watching this, though, you have a big decision to make, and this decision is going to impact the rest of your life. There's no other way around it. And if you are looking for an exciting, a dramatic, a life well lived, a life that had adventure at every corner, a life that you never knew how it was going to end up, but you were just going along for the ride, welcome to that live. Welcome to that live. It's this life right now. And I promise you, things are not meant to go expected as they are expected right now. And you will not know how they're going to end up. That's by design. And long ago, before you could even remember, if you're watching this live stream, long ago, before you could even remember, some time ago, when you were maybe even a child, you wished to yourself and you said, God, please, I don't want just another mediocre life. I don't want to just do it like my parents did. I don't want to just do it like everyone else is doing, God. I see nothing but misery around me, nothing but boredom around me, nothing but complacency around me. And I don't want to live that life anymore. And this was long ago. And you might not even remember it in this particular moment. Maybe you do. But I promise you, long ago, when you were a child, when you had that spark inside of you, you saw around you, you said, I don't want that. I will never be that. I will never do that. No matter what it takes, I must go my own way. And somewhere down that road, you lost sight of that. Somewhere along that road, you lost sight of what you proclaimed when you were a child. And you had told everyone, you said, I'm going to be this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go conquer the world. I'm going to travel. I'm going to be a race car driver. I'm going to be an astronaut. I'm going to be a scientist. I'm going to be a lawyer. I'm going to be whatever I want to be because all possibilities are open to me. And then some point it wasn't. And then at some point, you had to pay the bills. And at some point, reality hit. And at some point, you had to get a job that you hated. And at some point, you had to get a college degree or finish schooling or do the things that you proclaimed you would never do. You became just like everybody else. But if you are watching this live Sunday collective, let me remind you right now that that was always a lie. That was never your truth. You may have believed that that was your truth at one time. You may have convinced yourself. You may have been convinced that that was your truth at one time. But let me remind you, that was never your truth. Your truth was that you were going to be and do the things you truly wanted to do and to be. And that dream, by the way, whatever it is you are seeing now, whatever it is you saw back then, is still alive and is still meant for you. Do you believe it? Can you believe it? That is my question that I have for each and every single one of you. Can you believe that? That might actually be true before all of the judgments came in, before all of the critics came in to give their piece about your life, about your truth, about who you were. No more. Today, you take that truth back. Today, you reproclaim yourself back. And you decide, now and forever, I am this. I am an entrepreneur. I am someone who lives and will build a life of freedom. I am someone who will experience wealth and travel the world and have amazing friends and have an amazing love life and relationship and have it all together. I am that. Now, whatever that is for you. And right now the message is here, because this is channeled from the guides and angels and loved ones and masters and wise ones, angels and archangels, and I want you to know, so long as you proclaim it now, that is your reality. Doesn't mean that it will happen instantaneously in this moment right now. It does not mean that. I'm not saying that. I'm not someone who lives in the clouds. I'm here in reality with you. I'm paying my bills, paying my dues, paying my rent. Okay? But what I can tell you with absolute certainty is that if you proclaim that now, you will be on the track. You will tell God, you will tell Source, you want that track to be able to move forward and to attain those things, to be those things, to experience those things. Whatever that is for you. Whatever it is you'd want to build to. Let today be your day. Take it back. From whoever took it from you, take it back. It's no longer theirs, it's your day. And it will be, and it can be for the rest of your entire life if you choose it to be and if you proclaim it here and now. And with that being said, welcome to the Sunday live stream, everybody. It's so nice to have you here. My name is Brandon Tobias. I am a professional tarot and astrologer, tarot reader and astrologer, a psychic medium, and a love coach. And I'm here to help bring true counterparts, divine love counterparts in love and in life together in true love, the essence of true love, to help you find clarity, to help you navigate your true love relationship, to bring unity on earth, to change the world, and to build overall a better society rooted in the foundations of what true love can bring to this world, bringing us all together. That is my personal purpose. If you are here today, these are messages from Source, from your angels, and from your guides. It's our weekly Sunday collective for your highest good and healing, for all of our highest good and healing. These are messages that will give you clarity. They will give you confirmation. They will give you the fire that you are looking for in your heart and in your soul if you choose to receive that here and now. And that is the Sunday Collective. It's one of my favorite things to do. There are no paid readings or anything like that on this live stream. It's pure value for you guys hopping on here, all free. And what we're going to do is we always start off, of course, as you saw, with the channeled messages that come through from the guides and angels. All right? And then we open up the ceremony. We receive any more specific messages from them that we need to know, just channeled. Then we go into a highest good love and life tarot reading. And this typically will hit on and give you clarity in your love situation, your relationship, your true love situation. I.e., if you're watching this live stream and you are resonating already, this message in love specifically will be for you. What you need to know in your situation, whether you're single, whether you're with your person, whether you're with your person but in separation, or whatever the situation is, these messages are for you to help you either come together with your true person you're meant to marry in this lifetime, or to allow that person to be attracted into you, right? To attract in true love, to get your soul prepared for that. Okay, if you're single and you are wanting to engage in that. All right. So that's that. And then after that, new addition to the Sunday Collective here is we're going to be doing a career/finances, really more finances/career reading right after that. Okay, so it's going to be specifically tailored to that. We're going to be using a different deck for that as well. And then any other, they're saying also love oracle messages as well at the end, okay, for specific messages in love. All right, so whatever your situation is, whether you're with your person, whether you're not with your person, whether you're single and you don't have a person, these messages are for your highest good. And you are part of a collective that is meant to help bring together true love counterparts. Whether you call that the twin soul, twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart, I don't care what you call it. They're all the same thing. The true love counterpart you're meant to marry in this lifetime. These messages are for you. All right, so let's say a quick hello to the chat. Hello, TikTok. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Let's go ahead and say hello as well to the YouTube chat. Make sure that we're all good here. I believe today also is the full moon in Leo. So yeah, quite a dramatic start to the live stream. All right. Hi, Stephanie. How's it going? Just saying hello to some people. It's a YouTube chat. Creative Minds, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry to hear what's going on with you. Heather, hello. Welcome. Pragya, hello. Divine Timing. Silent, CJ, I Found Aim, hello. Angela, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So let's go ahead and get started without further ado. Quick announcement before we do, okay? For those of you guys who are just, like you feel it in your gut, you need your clarity right now in your true love situation. I've been getting a lot of requests for that specifically lately. And the live streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday have been a big hit with that. I decided to just create a special offer for this one-time offer. So whoever sees this live stream, whoever sees this YouTube video, they're the only ones that are going to know about it. For $150, I'm offering a 3-question, 15-minute HD video personal tarot reading for anyone who wants it. Normally they're $222, okay? On my website you can check. So this is a special one-time offer just because I'm getting a lot of requests lately. And so I'm looking to fill a need, a demand, right, for the collective. So if you want to take me up on that, that link will only be on the YouTube in the description box below, or it will be in the link tree in my TikTok bio for probably today and tomorrow only. Okay, so two days max here. So if you want to take advantage of that, that link is available, and it's almost 50% off. I think it's like 40% off of what I normally charge. So that's just a special offer for those of you guys going, what is going on in love? I need to have clarity. I need a message as to what's going on about my person or my situation. That's available, okay? That's in the description box below or in the TikTok bio in TikTok. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So guides and angels, loved ones, masters and wise ones, angels and archangels, to the power of unconditional love. What are the messages we need to know now for our greatest and highest good at this particular moment? The first thing that they're saying here is the most important thing we can do right now is to relax. There's something here in the heart space for the collective that is just driving everyone insane. It's like this emotional uncertainty, right? So if you feel this emotional uncertainty here on the heart, okay, there's something here that's just unsteady here in the heart, okay? So the first thing they're saying is, it's okay. Believe me, everything is going to be okay. There's a big fear, there's a big worry here that something is off, something's wrong, something's not going to work out. Let us assure you now that thing is completely okay. It will work out, whatever that thing is for you. Let this be a confirmation and clarity that you will be okay. Okay, you can breathe, you can be relieved, you can let that breath go and just kind of relax. All right, that whatever that thing is, you are going to be okay. It is going to be okay for you. Okay, that's the first message I'm getting. The other second thing is they want you to, even though there's this emotional uncertainty, they're saying even though this is here, your lesson is to find the strength within to be able to move forward into your path right now, regardless. So whatever that work is that you're needing to do, whether that's in your career, whether that's in your business, whether that's in your emotions or your healing or whatever the work is, or just logistical things, right? Getting things done around the house and things like that. They're saying find a way as if that thing you are worried about now in your heart were already relieved, were already done, because it is. That is the first direct message. Act right now, and this isn't just like act as if it, were like as if, but it's not really true. It's like they're saying to us, that thing is already done. It's already relieved. It already went the way it was meant to go, in a good way, a positive way, positive outcome. So you may be in a place of uncertainty about that. You may be in a place of worry because you have no tangible proof that that thing is good, right? You have no tangible proof that that thing went the way that you wanted. It was a wish fulfillment. That thing is already set. That thing has already been decided for you in your favor as a positive outcome, okay? So they want you to let that go. Let this be a message. If you've been holding on to something, let that go and find a way to move forward with the work that you are needing to do for your life right now. There's a certain amount of work that we are needing to do, you are needing to do in your life now that just has to get done. And your lesson is to be disciplined and focused right now enough to be able to move and step forward despite the worry, okay? So you are learning, if you're watching this live stream, you are learning the lesson of discipline, okay? You're learning the lesson of focus. You're learning the lesson of, all right, even though I have this worry here, I still have to be disciplined. I still have to focus on what I need to do for myself and this life right now, okay? And that's okay to do, right? That's okay to do. You don't have to cater, right, to that worry or lose your focus because of that worry that you're uncertain about, right? Outside of you, outside of your control. That's the main message here is you don't have to lose your focus on what you're doing because of that worry. You're learning to stay focused and faithful and certain within regardless. So that the whole purpose of this period of time right now, if you're going through this, is to create a long-term sustainable foundation for your focus, for your life, for your work ethic, right? You can't throw your life away, throw your focus away just because something or someone else is going through something and you're uncertain about how that's going to affect you, and it throws your focus out of the way, right? You have to still find a way to get what you need to get done in a positive way, and then allow yourself to be able to help others, or allow yourself to be able to, express concern or whatever it's going to be for others. But you can't live your life constantly throwing your goals or your focus or your need to work just because of something else outside of that, okay? So that's the whole major lesson right now, okay? Is practicing that discipline, practicing that focus, and also knowing in your heart, right, that this is your confirmation. That thing you were worried about, that you're concerned about, is already done. It's already relieved, right? It's already fixed. Whatever it is that needed to be corrected or changed, right? Transformed. It's already done. It's just you don't have the tangible proof yet of that thing, okay? All right, let me get, they just actually advised a couple Rumi Oracle. So we're going to start with the Rumi Oracle. These are just how the Ascended Masters and Angels, but really the Ascended Masters want to speak through this Oracle deck, okay? So let's get some messages here from the Rumi Oracle deck. See what we got. The Dissolving Light. The Dissolving Light. Okay. So the first message is the most recommended thing. If you are dealing with a love situation or an emotional situation right now, and you want to know the best thing you can do, you right now have the power, they're saying, to dissolve or to transmute the pain, not just of yourself, but of other people, okay? So you can actually help If you're dealing with someone else in a situation, or there's just, something going on and you're really connected, you can bring a light both to you as well as that person internally and help this process along, help this person to heal, help yourself heal, help heal the connection between you two. You have an internal connection to this person, and they want you to be able to practice the internal or the 5D healing that can actually physically change outcomes very, very quickly. Yeah. So that's the first message here, is you have a little bit more control internally than maybe you felt or you believed. You might not have any control externally, but you do still have control, or you're able to help out or put effort in internally in this particular moment. We have the right choice. I want everyone here to think about or feel into the choices that were made, either by themselves, okay, that they made, or that were made by others, that they have regret over, or they have discontent over. Okay? Who has, right? Show of hands here. Who has like something that they're right now, their choice that they made, 1:44 by the way, PM, MST, that they're either regretting or they think they should regret, or that someone else made that they have discontent over, right? They're still like, upset about. I want everyone to know, if you're watching this, the right choices, the right decisions were made either by you or by a person you are connecting to in a situation. Those were the right choices. These were the right choices. They had to happen. Everything that happened had to happen. It was destined for someone to choose what they chose to lead you to where you are at right now. To lead you to where you are at right now. So it's time to let go of fearing the belief that maybe you chose wrong or another person chose wrong. You can never choose wrong, ever. There's never, ever a wrong choice. There are only choices, and there are the consequences of those choices, and the consequences will always lead you back to where you belong. Okay? This is the real truth that not many people know, which is, and it's true in astrology, you have a soul path. You have a destined path, a destined person. You have a destined outcome. You have a destined reward. You have all these things are predetermined. And you can see it in the astrology. Now, what's not predetermined is whether you receive those things, whether you receive those gifts in love and in life. You get to choose those things based on your choices, based on your growth. Okay? And the consequences of our actions will always lead us back. They'll push and pull us back, right back to where we belong, right back onto our true destined path. Always. You cannot miss ever what is meant for you. In love and or in life. You cannot miss that. So just know it's okay to let go of the past. It's okay to let go of any guilt or shame around choices you made. You made the right choice. You have made the right decisions. Trust that they will and have led you to where you needed to be now and also in the future. Okay? It's time to take back your own trust in yourself for what you have done, what you have chose. It was the right thing. It needed to happen, I promise you. And you can let the rest go. What you chose and what is coming. What you chose and what is coming. And or what was chosen for you by another person. Okay? what you have experienced and or what was chosen will and has inevitably led to a victory for you in this situation. You are victorious. You have come out the one on top. You are the one who will receive what you are meant to receive in love and in life, no matter what you have gone through. Because right here as well, Courage of Your Love says you've had to be brave. You've had to be brave when it comes to your love situation. You've had to be fearless. You've had to trust. You've had to trust in your own instincts. You've had to believe what you were doing, what you were saying is right, because it came from your heart, and it came from your strength, and it came from unconditional love and wanting what is best for not just yourself, but for your person, for the people around you, and for your future. So I'm here to tell you, congratulations. You won. You won. You have won and will receive the greatest reward of your entire life because you had the courage to love unconditionally. Unconditionally. And that is one of the hardest lessons to ever be able to learn and to conquer in this lifetime. And you might be wondering why? Why did I go through this? Why did I have to prove my love for someone else? Why did I have to see my love for someone else? Why did I have to stand strong in what I know is right, what I know is true, to experience and to go through this victory and to receive what I'm meant to receive? It's because you are the one who is meant to show others the way. You are the one, if you're watching this, who are meant to show others the way forward in love and in life. You are the one who is meant to go, I've been through that too. I've been through that experience in love. I've been through that experience where I had to stand strong and know that I was speaking from my heart and my truth, and I still love this person, and I always will love this person, and allow what needed to happen to happen. It's because you were meant to show the way by finding your own way first in and through the hardships of true love. That is why you went through this situation. That is why you were going through this situation. But don't doubt it anymore. You and this person will have an everlasting love. You will be married with this person. You will be united soon. Very soon. And it will be a love so strong, nothing will be able to break it apart. Ever. Because it was meant to be. Both for you and this person, it was meant to be. And you needed to go through the test. You needed to test this love to see really if it was everything that you know it is now. You needed to test to see if it was really unbreakable or if it would break when the slightest bit of darkness or confusion or manipulation or change came in. You had to see the truth that this was and always will be an everlasting love, that nothing can break that apart, and that is very, very different from any other relationship you've ever been a part of, ever. That is not the same thing that what society says you should do, both for the masculine and for the feminine, the man and the woman. It is completely different because it is from God. It is a godly love. And nothing can tear apart a godly love. No darkness, no lies, no manipulation, no confusion, no interference can ever tear apart a godly love. And that is what you have. That is what you are meant for. Because you saw through the darkness. You saw through the confusion. You saw through the hard and difficult times, and you maintained your connection to God and to yourself through this love. And you have stood strong within that truth, and you have called this truth out, and you were right. You were right all along, and now you will receive your reward. It's time. It is time. There is no more wait. There is no more delay here. There is no more if, whens, buts, whats. No. The light has shone through for both parties. It is very clear what has gone on and what has happened, and you will be brought together with your person from God Himself. From God Himself, because God has stepped into this relationship. God has stepped into this relationship. And you will be rewarded. Final 3 cards. I'll lose a star of Venus, resplendent with grace and divine discontent. If there are things about this situation and this person that have had you feel discontented inside, that was never, ever about that person. And that is the lesson that each of you in this situation had to learn. Each of you blamed and projected your own discontentment with yourself and with the world onto the other. You assumed because you had to go through times of deep distress, deep confusion, deep soul searching, deep purposelessness, deep lack of clarity, that it was because of the other person, because of the relationship. It was always within you. It was always within you. This relationship just brought that out. This was a divine discontent that God used this relationship, this person, to say, hey, you might want to look at this discontent inside of you, because yes, we understand this person makes you happy, but you can't be happy unless you are happy within yourself. You can't be happy unless you feel aligned with your purpose and what you are doing here. So God used this relationship to show you, not to say, hey, here's a toxic person. He used this relationship to show you, hey, here are some things you might want to change if you are going to be happy as an individual. And within this relationship, you might want to change these things. So for whatever that is, and for whatever projection you might have done in this relationship, it's time to forgive yourself too, because we've all done it, right? We've all projected our stuff onto the person we're with. We've said, that's your fault. You're doing this. You're not enough of this. I can't feel this way because of you. Okay? If you have found yourself in that situation, both parties, it's okay to forgive yourself. It's okay. It's okay. You didn't know. You did not know. Okay? There was no way you could know until you experienced this with and beside this person. You guys chose to utilize the strength of one another in order to allow each of you to heal so you could become closer, so you could unite. So please forgive yourself. That's the other message. Please forgive yourself. Okay? It's not your fault. Both parties are at play. Both parties are at play. And you didn't know what you didn't know back then. Okay? And finally, the Alusa star of Venus here. This also needed to happen, all of this that needed to happen, so you two could experience or re-experience the ecstatic love, the ecstatic, sensual, sexual union that you two are meant to share. This will be the greatest possible spark that will ever exist between you and the other soul and your person, between the two souls, twin souls, I might add. And specifically here, we have the dance of the divine feminine with the Alusa star of Venus. The feminine here had to take some of that time to both understand, to trust, to choose, to initiate, to be empowered in order to find and light that spark within herself again, so that she could give that spark back within the relationship. This is about the feminine energy. This is about the divine feminine. The divine feminine had to take that time for herself to heal. No matter what happened or what it was or what projections were happening, the divine feminine needed to take time for herself. So feminines, if you're out there, I know most of you are feminines. Thank you for taking the time to heal. Thank you for taking the time to go through your process, to find that spark within yourself, to reignite your natural Venus energy and spark. You have and you will ignite a lifetime of love and passion. And the divine masculine appreciates it. The divine masculine appreciates it. Okay? It's one of his favorite things to have a sparked feminine. So thank you. Thank you. All right. That was the opening oracle messages. Thank you, Ascended Masters, Guides, Angels, and Loved Ones. Thank you so much. Look at the other card on the back. She offers the divine wine, so drink. I have a feeling the divine feminine is going to be coming in hot into her masculine and be like, all right, let's get this passionate new beginning on. Let's get this passionate new beginning on. I can't wait anymore. I can't wait anymore. Yeah. It's getting hot and spicy up in here. It's getting hot and spicy up in here. All right. So, good stuff here. Let me take a sip of water. We're going to be transitioning into the highest good love and life tarot reading here. Okay. So again, these are messages for what's going on Earth, generally speaking. Okay. Since this is a collective, clearly, of you who shows the way to others. Okay. We're going on what's going on in the collective in love and in life. All right, and one of the beliefs here in this collective and that's come through me from the guides and angels is love is everything. Love is the greatest catalyst to helping bring the world together and helping each of us step into our true purpose. So love defined. Love is the foundation for everything else. So the messages are tailored from that, but they don't have to specifically be about your situation. They can be about other things that Spirit wants you to know, but I just trust the guides and angels on that one. Okay. All right. Oh boy, that's good. Hope you guys are amazing, by the way. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Quick note here. So just generally speaking, schedule. Okay, just so you guys know the schedule, so you know this is what I'm committed to for the indefinite future. Every Sunday, there will be a live stream. Unless I announce otherwise, there will be a 1 p.m. MST live stream. So you'll see that likely scheduled on YouTube ahead of time. You'll see it announced on my Instagram. Count on that weekly at 1 p.m. MST, Mountain Time. Unless I announce earlier in the week that I won't be having a Sunday live stream for whatever reason. Outside of that, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we go live on TikTok to do our healings by donation. Okay, healings and or readings if we're doing them by donation. Okay, that's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then Saturday's off. Saturday's, time off for numero uno here. And Alden, me and Alden. So just so you guys know the schedule. And be sure on YouTube to subscribe. Hit that bell notification. On TikTok, hit that bell notification. Please like the live stream so more people can see it. Like the live stream on YouTube, please. And then again, if you guys do want to work with me, I have that special offer available today and tomorrow, okay, for a 3-question reading. If you guys are looking for clarity in your love situation. All right. So guides and angels, loved ones, masters and wise ones, angels and archangels, the power of unconditional love. What is it we need to know most at this particular moment in time for our highest and greatest good? Wow. True union is on the way. This is a union like you have never, ever experienced in your entire life. And it's for you. It's for you. This, everything you felt, everything you've dreamed of, everything you've wished for longer than we can remember is here. It's here. You can trust it now. You can trust it in your heart. You can trust now what your heart is telling you in this moment. You are meant and you will receive union with your person. This is a direct confirmation. You guys know I didn't pull any cards beforehand, but the guides and angels were mentioning reward, you've done it. We have a union here on the horizon. You can expect union here on the horizon if you are ready and wanting to receive this. For those of you watching this live stream, it is here. It is here. There was a necessary. This union, by the way, has always been there. It's always been available to see in your heart. It hasn't changed even one bit. This has been the destined timeline that you and all of us have been on from the very beginning. Okay? This union that you felt, this union that you've dreamed of, this union maybe that you've even projected upon people who are not meant to be in union with you. This is the union that you have been feeling, dreaming, and manifesting for many years now. And it is now here. However, in the middle of the creation of that, or on the way, on the road to experiencing that union, you had to go through a very big karmic lesson. You had to go through a very big karmic lesson. Okay? And what I see here are two things. One is the importance, the true importance, the meaning of finances and financial stability. Okay? Wondering if that's important enough to focus on, or what the value is in that, or what the deal is with financial security. Whether it was needed to focus on or to bring in, or to have someone to be a provider too. Right? To have someone who took that responsibility and said, all right, I am going to provide for the finances. You had to learn the importance of someone claiming that role. And then you might have had to decide, hey, do I want to be in that role? Or is that more of my masculine's job? What is the deal? Who's supposed to do this? Because if no one claims it, if the masculine isn't claiming it, and I'm not claiming it because that's not me, who's going to claim the role? I guess no one. But then you might have had to experience the consequences of that. Okay? But I want to remind everyone that that was just something that you had to experience. You had to learn through the experience of not having a provider in this situation, in your situation, someone who claimed that role. And on the other end of the spectrum, someone else had to say no to someone very close to them, potentially a mother. I'm just going to call it out, the mother. Someone had to say, no, I don't want the cup of love anymore from someone very close, from a mother. Okay? Or we can say someone who was maybe too energetically involved or intrusive into this situation. Okay? Both sides had to learn this. They had to say, I can't be with you and my person at the same time. There's no room for that. Okay? And on the other side, we had to learn, hey, someone has to be the provider. I don't care if both people can make money, but someone has to say, I'm responsible for paying so that we can feel safe. Okay? So this was the karmic lesson that happened in the middle of your situation in this particular moment. Okay? Now, the main thing that's being called for right now in this moment is time and patience and faith. Okay? Temperance here with the star card. Someone's saying here, hey, all right, I understand now. I'm taking this role of being the provider. I know now that this is my destiny. I know now, right, that this is what I have to do, but I just need time. I need time to continue now to make it happen. I'm making this happen. Okay? And someone else is saying, I don't know if this person's going to take me back, Five of Pentacles, and or I feel guilty about leaving someone behind. Okay? This could be the mother, as we said, or some other intrusive energy here, right? Feeling guilty about leaving them behind, or feeling guilty and wondering if the rejection of this relationship is going to allow someone to be accepted back in. Okay? What both may not be seeing, though, Seven of Wands here, what both may not be seeing, though, is how much this separation, this karmic action from the divine had to happen. And both parties are kind of fighting it away, right? They're kind of fighting away the need to have taken space or to have separated here in order to realize these things, in order to realize these separate, okay? Yeah, I'm getting more that this is guilt from leaving behind either a family, okay, or the mother. It varies, right, depending, but feeling guilty because of that, feeling guilty, so needing to cater to someone who, right, is wanting to be invasive in the relationship. And then over here, it's, I need time, this is my destiny, this is where I'm going, but it's going to take some time to build up to that level, okay? So both are and were maybe fighting those circumstances, even though it was necessary, it needed to happen here. Seven of Wands. They're also doing their best right now. This is a confirmation to come together. Both parties, right? If you're watching, both parties are doing their best to come together. Okay? They're fighting their circumstances in a very positive way. They're fighting their fears, they're fighting their emotions, they're fighting their discipline, their financial future in order to be able to come together. So there's effort, a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the coin here. Okay, literally, as I said, that Two of Pentacles, both sides are putting in this effort. Okay, to be able to put in the coins. Okay, and both right now, too, both sides here are really stepping into their empowerment and trusting their choices. They're needing to trust their choices, to trust their own empowerment right now. Yeah. And they needed to do that by allowing themselves to walk away. Okay. So both sides needed to walk away and trust in their own choices within this situation in order to regain their empowerment and trust themselves, and to regain that certainty in their own actions, regain that certainty in their own choices, so that they could experience the freedom of making plans and choosing for the rest of their life. This whole situation was about the rest of our lives. Meaning you had to go through the situation not just because it was this frustrating thing, but so you could trust yourself to make your own choices, to plan out the rest of your life. If you can't trust in your decisions and where you want to go, who you want to be with, what you want to create, how can you plan out your life? Right? If you're constantly needing reassurance from someone else just to make sure it's safe or a good idea or okay, and you can't trust in you, this needed to happen to break you out of that and to make you realize you can trust yourself. You can trust your intuition. You can trust your gut. You don't have to check in with anyone. You can, right? I'm sure they're available, but you don't have to. You are in control. You are in control of your own life. And you will always do what's best for you. You will always choose. There are no wrong choices. Remember that. You will always choose what is best for you at any given moment in time. Okay? Two of Swords, the World, and Seven of Pentacles. And you did in this situation, by the way. Okay? Because you had to make a choice. You were not feeling fulfilled. You were not feeling happy fully with life. There were parts of you that were really not fulfilled, not satisfied, were under construction. Okay? And you chose to say, you know what? I'm going to put an end to this. Whatever this feeling is inside of not really being fully true or fulfilled within myself, not talking about the relationship, but within myself, I need to choose what's best for me. I need to choose what's best for me. And that is the choice that you had to make. Even though it was hard, and even though you love this person, right? This person that you are meant to be in union with, that you are meant to be in love with, that you are meant to have a 10 of Cups reality with, you had to choose for yourself, even despite that. And both sides need to understand that. Both sides need to say, all right, this sucks that this happened, but at the same time, this was our test. We needed to know that we would still choose for the best of ourselves, even within the greatest love situation we've ever experienced. And we did. We did. We are and did. Final outcome, King of Swords, the Empress here, and the High Priestess. So, the Divine Feminine elevating and elevated now to her greatest possible form. The Empress energy and the High Priestess energy combo. She is back in her intuition. She is trusting in her intuition. She's utilizing her psychic gifts at this time, stronger than ever. She's learning to trust herself again. She's learning to be more and step more into the Divine Feminine. She's learning who she is. She's learned who she is. This is final outcome. She's learned that she's worthy of receiving as well. She's learned that what she's feeling inside and what she's felt is not just an illusion, but it's also very real. And she's learned that she comes first. Nothing else can move around her until she is ready to move. And Divine Masculine had to learn that as well. Okay? He had to learn, hey, the Divine Feminine has her process, and I will protect that process. I will stand guard for that process here. I will allow her to unfold and unwind in her own time as I protect her, protect for her. And I also focus on the things I need to focus on for both of us. Right? I will cultivate my focus again and my finances. It's the Divine Masculine. Sun card, 4 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful reading. At this time, if you're watching, this will move fast. This will move together fast. 222 views on the YouTube counter right now. This will move very fast. Sun card here. The light is here. The truth is here. Nothing's hidden anymore. You can count on union. Okay, if you were meant to be in a relationship with someone right now, it will come together now. It's able to move fast. Okay? This entire thing was meant to be. It's very meant to be. It's been meant to be. It just needed to go through this karmic realignment. Okay? So trust in your heart. Trust in yourself. Trust in what you feel. Okay? Is right. Trust that this needed to happen. Trust in your choices, most importantly. Okay? Don't regret anything that happened in the past. Okay? Any of your choices that you made. Anything that happened on either side of the coin, don't regret any of it. It needed to happen to facilitate all of what we just spoke about so you two could have the greatest union that you've ever experienced and the one that you've always dreamt of and seen for yourself for many years to come. Okay? All right. All right. Well, that is our Love and Life Tarot reading. And at this time, we're going to be going into the second to last segment of this Collective Sunday Live. We're going to be going into the finances, okay, financial reading. Yeah, very deep, very deep. Okay, we're going to be doing a finance-specific reading. So those of you guys who are looking for help with your finances, with your business, with your job, if you're at a job and you hate it, you want to start a business, or you have a business now, okay, these are direct messages for you, okay, on how to restart or reinitiate or deepen or move forward with the greatest success in finances specifically, okay? All right. Specific messages for those of you who want to see it. And then at the end after this, there will be a love oracle reading, final messages in love, what you need to know about your situation and any confirmation, any additional confirmation that you may need based on the reading so far. Okay? All right. Cool. Guides and angels, loved ones, masters, and wise ones, angels and archangels for the power of unconditional love. Power of unconditional love. Let me grab a sip of water. Hopefully a home-based job. I see that. Definitely 4 of Wands. Okay. Oh, by the way, another side note, if you guys want to join the Twin Soul Rising Discord community, that's now a thing. So I now have a free, completely free Discord Twin Soul Rising community. It's in the description box in the YouTube video and in the link in my bio in TikTok. And I think we've already got like maybe, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 members. So if you guys want to join that Twin Soul Rising Discord community, come check it out. You know, just hang out, chat, meet people from the collective. We'll be talking about healing, tarot, all the stuff. And just a way to build a community offline, you know. so we can all meet on there. Okay. Guides and angels, loved ones, masters and wise ones, angels and archangels, the power of unconditional love. What are the messages we need to know for our highest and greatest good? 222 right now, as we draw our first card. Emperor. All right. So some of you right now, the main thing is that you, this is just a direct message. They want to say, you now have a provider. Okay? You will not need to be the provider anymore. The divine masculine has stepped up into the provider role. Okay? He will be taking care of the bills from now on. This is his work, his chapter. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean that if you want to work, that you can't work or bring in money or anything like that. It just means that you are not, that's not your role. You are not responsible for that, okay? That's what the masculine wants to take on. And the whole goal of that is just to provide you the freedom to not have to work a job that you hate, to not have to struggle or to get stressed and try to bring in money when it's just not coming or anything like that. It's to give you the freedom to choose what you want to do. But to take the pressure off as well. Someone needed to take on that role in order for this to flourish. In fact, in order for your money to flourish, okay, in order for your money to flourish, this role must be taken on. That's the truth. In order for your money to expand beyond anything you ever thought it was possible, at first, you have to feel safe. You have to feel the bills are provided for. So that's the first message here. Emperor, let him take on that role. Let him take on that role. Okay? Don't fight. Seven of Wands here. Some of you may want to fight this and say, no. I have to do it equally, or I have to have a job to contribute. And okay, if you want to, yes. But to fight against the divine masculine taking on that role is like taking a part of him away. Okay? Trust me when I say, as a masculine, this is a role that he needs to grow as a man. Okay? It's a responsibility he needs if he's going to be in a relationship with you to take on and to say, no, I don't care what society has to say. I don't care what anyone else has to say. I'm responsible for the bills. That's my role. And if the feminine wants to provide as well, or share or contribute money and have a business or do a job that she loves, fantastic. But she's no longer going to be responsible for that. Okay? So we're asking here for the divine feminine to surrender into that. To surrender into that. That's the first thing. And if you're single, let me talk to you. And you know, many of us are single on here. But if you're single, here's your message. Allow in, it's okay to allow in, right, the safety of providership or the goal of having, right, a masculine provide for you in a healthy way. You know, if you're watching this, that you're not going to take advantage of that person. You're not going to just steal his money or look like someone who's doing that. You're there to help. But that is not your role. Okay? So find a way to find the confidence within yourself to allow that energy in, even if you're single right now, to say, all right, when and if I meet the person I meant to marry, I'm going to allow him to take on that role. And if he's resistant to it, I'm going to allow him to make that choice as to whether he wants to be with me, right? That is part of what I need. I require as a feminine to allow the masculine to provide for me. That's Empress energy, by the way. Does the Empress energy have a 9-to-5 job that she hates and doesn't want to do? No, she doesn't. If she wants to, great. If she wants to, but she's not, you don't see her struggling. That's not Empress energy. Okay? And if the divine masculine does not understand that, let him take time to understand that. Some of you may be in this situation right now. 44 and 1144, by the way, on the views. Let him take time to understand that first. And just express it with love and say, hey, no, you must be the provider. I'm not going to be the provider. Okay? That's my thing. Divine Feminines, that's for you to let go of. All right? That's the first lesson here. And this is, by the way, if you experience any type of, separation or hardship, this is the main reason why. Because the Divine Masculine was not in that role. This is essentially his punishment. Not punishment, but it's judgment, right? Judgment is like, there's two things here. One, this is saying he has decided to do that if you're in a situation, or he is deciding to do that now. And number two, judgment is you're going to get what you deserve if you aren't taking on your responsibility. Okay? Which is what happened for the masculine. Okay? Many feminines had to leave, had to separate because there was unsteadiness in the finances. They couldn't trust, they couldn't be safe. This is on him. Okay? So I see here commitment. I see here empowerment through commitment as well. Okay? So the Divine Feminine allowing right now, the main energy of abundance, allowing the masculine to commit and to gain empowerment, his own empowerment through commitment, to allow him to provide for the feminine. Okay, that's level 1. Okay, we'll see what level 2 here is in a second, but level 1 is understanding why this separation, why the anger, why the feelings of unsafety had to happen in the first place, because he wasn't saying yes to this, okay, at first. I do see now he's decided that. So the feminine now has to allow and say, all right, I now deserve to be provided for. I now deserve to receive. Once she opens up, by the way, the reason I'm talking about, once she opens up to receive from him, the world, the God, people around her will now be able to give even more. See? She's using him to open up the channel to receive true abundance through her business or through her livelihood as well. It just had to be not in a I have to provide or I'm in a scarcity kind of role, right? Does that make sense? So once the feminine says, all right, I'm now allowing myself to receive and be provided for and allowing the masculine to provide for me, boom. That's when the abundance will start to flow in for her, for you. Right there. Right there. Okay? Because it's an energy, right? Imagine, Divine Feminines, if you are closed off to receiving, you're like, oh, I'm not going to let any masculine provide for me. I'm a provider. I'm going to do it. Okay? That's fine. And you can do that. It's pretty exhausting, but you can do that. That's closing off your channel to receive. Do you see? Your magic as a feminine is in receiving. You can manifest the ability to receive massive amounts of abundance if you allow yourself to open up that channel. Okay, so when you open up that channel, masculine's teaching the feminine now to receive. Then, both through the feminine's ability to receive as well as the masculine's commitment and empowerment to commitment and taking care of the bills, both of them will create massive abundance together. Massive abundance together. That is the whole... That's what's going to happen. That's what's here. That's what's happening in the world right now. Okay? That's what's changing in the world right now. All right, so this is the feminine lesson here. This is her lesson. Okay? Divine Feminine Justice here. Hierophant, Ace of Wands. The other thing is that this is what, for those of you wondering, like what happened to our sex life, right? What happened to the spark that we had? What happened to the excitement and the passion I had for this person, this relationship? It's because this person was not being a provider. Okay? The feminine can't have passion and excitement and desire for a masculine that's not in his role. Okay? How many feminines, just show of hands, would get turned on by a masculine saying, hey, I need you to pay for my lunch? Okay? I don't have enough money. I need you to pay for my lunch. How many feminines does that turn you on? Okay? How many feminines would get turned on by that? Right? Versus the masculine saying, hey, I got it all covered. Lunch is covered, dinner's covered, food covered, all the bills are paid. We are good. Where you want to go next weekend? I'll take you out. Now what happens to the feminine energy? Okay, do you guys see the difference? Do you guys see the difference? The former one was what we were living in before all of this. Okay, so this is essential in order to keep the passion ignited. The masculine taking this role on and the feminine allowing herself to receive. Okay, finances or money being the main vehicle for that exchange between the masculine and the feminine. All right, nine of swords here and the 8 of cups. So the main fear here, and this is just as a informative, right? Part of the main fear here that prevented this from happening before on the masculine's end and on actually both ends, okay, of the spectrum. It's actually a dual fear, is a concern that the other would abandon them once they've given them or received everything from them. This was the collective masculine and feminine fear that's being transmuted now. This whole provider thing, or not wanting to receive, not wanting to provide. On the masculine end, it's if I provide everything, right? All of my hard work, all of my money, all of the things that I've done in my life, and then she just leaves, now I've just wasted half of my resources and I have a broken heart to show for it. Right? That's the masculine sphere. On the feminine end, it's if I allow myself to be provided for, now I'm having to trust this person that he will also stick around and make sure I'm safe. Right? I'm not able to make sure I'm safe. Okay? Or have a backup plan in case he leaves or he does anything. So on both ends, it was this fear of abandonment. It was a fear of either one was going to take advantage of my generosity. Okay? But in true love, right, those were just fears. Those are the fears that had to come up. So this is the situation that's now being transmuted. This is the situation that's now coming back into union, which is, no, I'm not going, the masculine end, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to provide for you. I'm here to make you safe. I'm not going anywhere. If that requires committing to you, I will commit to you. As I am with finances, I will marry you. For the feminine, it is, I am trusting this person and his commitment to me, and I will allow myself to receive from this person alone. And through that union, both will become wealthy. Wealthy in all ways. Okay, so temperance is here. Okay, more temperance, more time. The Tower and 5 of Wands. So this is speaking to breaking apart of old paradigms. Okay, so I see the Hierophant here, kind of like an old Sadhguru kind of looking person. And the Tower here, right? So what's happening is both of you right now are literally breaking paradigms for the whole world. I know that sounds grandiose, but it's a very real thing. This collective, this is the True Love Collective, the Twin Soul Collective. So you are leading the whole world into union with their person. Everything you're doing, everything you're learning, everything you're going through now, you're going to have some type of business where you're going to help others find their way in love. That's who you are. That's this specific collective. We're not talking to everyone here. There's a reason you are sticking around and you are showing up. This message is for you. So you are breaking or learning to break old paradigms that were societal norms, okay, and go against that in order to be able to lead others the correct way. Because again, we've been indoctrinated. We've been told, don't trust a man. Don't let a man provide for you, right? He'll just cheat on you or leave you or, leave you helpless on the street. And for a man, it's don't marry a woman. She'll take half your money and you'll be messed up in the end. And to be fair, those are valid fears. So I'm not saying that they're like completely invalid. I'm just saying that that was never the way that love was designed to be. That doesn't exist in love. When there's love, that will never happen. You don't need legal courts in true love. When there's true love present. Okay? There's no love in legal courts. There's no truth and true love in legal courts. So when you're in a true love situation, the difference is your heart. If you were to ever hurt this person or they were to ever truly hurt you, you would hurt so badly as if you just stabbed yourself in the heart. That's true love. That's what you are in with this person or your future person. Okay? There is no need for legal courts. There is no need for divorce settlements. There is no need for any of that stuff. Both parties will do what is right in their hearts. And if, for whatever reason, they decided not to be together, there's no way that a masculine or the provider would just leave her to be on the streets or to not have anything to live. Half of what he does is hers. Half of why he's responsible is because of her. Do you see now? Half of the reason that man or the masculine can reach higher heights is because of things that the feminine taught him or showed him or was for him. So yes, without a legal compelling argument, there's no need to force that in a true love relationship. Okay? And for the feminine, it's okay to receive that. You worked hard. You worked hard to receive that. Okay? But this will take time. So there's a healing going on here. There's a time going on here, okay, for the world, for this relationship. So be patient. But that's essentially where it wants to go. Okay, that's essentially where it wants to go. Okay. And the last thing is, it's this, there's something around, and this is really just a societal thing. Maybe it's a trend, or maybe it's this thing. It's really where, one or both parties are saying, I don't need the other person. This isn't just on the feminine side or the masculine side. It's a shadow in society that's saying, nah, I'm good. I don't need anyone else. Four of Cups here and Princess of Wands. I'm good. I don't need anyone. I don't need love. I don't need a partnership. I don't need kids. I don't need anything. I'm just good. Look, you are free to choose what you want. But if you are seriously trying to convince yourself that you don't want a true love relationship, you don't want maybe kids or a family, you don't want a lifetime partnership that you can experience life together, you just want to do it all on your own, that is not how we were designed. Literally. Why do you think God put love in our hearts? Why do you think God made romance, sex? Why do you think God made courtship? Okay? We are designed to be pursued and to pursue the other, to allow both halves of the divine feminine and masculine to come together for the highest good of earth overall, because we can't do it alone. We can't do it alone. None of us can. We may think we can. We may say to ourselves, yeah, I'm good. You know, I don't need the other person. I don't need anyone else. I don't need a feminine. I don't need a masculine. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do the solo life. You know, for feminine, it might be boss. I'm going to do boss babe life. Or for masculine, it's going to be I'm going to do millionaire playboy life. Both sides have their own version. It's the same stuff. And it's absolute and utter bullshit. Okay? The truth is, we need the other half. We all do. And if we don't, if we say no, we will all perish. We will literally all perish in time. That's how important this is. The other half of you. Okay. Nine of Cups, the Star card, and the Hangman. So final message here is for you in finances right now specifically. It's just to realize how amazing you are, first of all. To let go of any societal norms that are telling you that you shouldn't allow a masculine to provide for you. Okay, you are worth it. You are absolutely worth it. Like literally, you are worth providing for. I hope you know that. Okay? You have to know that though. You have to realize, yeah, okay, all right. I can be that. I can do that. And you have to be willing to see through to the bigger picture as well, why that's important that you receive and that you are worth it, worthy of it, and worth it. Okay? And then time. So the other thing here, the other message is a lot of, okay, on this live stream, many of us and many of you might be trying to rush into, right, some part of your career or a business or this or that. Right now, it's not the time to rush into it. It's the time to wait, okay? To wait, to have patience a little bit. Because this love, you really want money? If your goal is real money, like you really are serious about, hey, I do want to be wealthy. How do I do that? This is the way. Not trying to do it all on your own, not trying to rush into anything and make stuff happen on your own. No, it's about union first. It's about allowing the roles to be corrected here and then to expand from those roles when everything comes together, when the time is right, okay? That's the specific guidance for money for both of you, okay? Final three cards here. We have the Six of Wands, we have the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Ooh, and the Queen of Cups in the bottom of the deck. So, final advice here / final outcome is you might be wondering or a little worried if you're going to be successful, right? If you're going to be successful or you're going to be seen as successful. That's the other thing is I want to be seen as successful. I don't want to be seen as someone who's just provided for. I want to be seen as successful. I want to be seen as accomplished here. Okay? And the message I have for you, if you're feeling that, is you don't think the work that you're already doing and putting into other areas of your life or your life right now, maybe emotionally speaking, the healing work you're doing is not enough? So let me get this straight. You want to do the healing work, the support work, and you want to be successful on top of that in a job or career. You want to do 3 times duty. Okay? It's time to understand, particularly for feminines here, that the work you're already doing is more than enough. In some cases, is harder than being the provider. Being a provider is not easy, right? Take it from a masculine, but the other work that the feminine does and will do is just as difficult, or if not more. It's just that that's not seen as successful in society. That's the only problem. People don't see the work that the feminine actually puts in, particularly us masculines sometimes, that allows for the success of the masculine. And all of us are so pitted for, I have to be seen as successful. My only thing is I want to be seen just as successful as the masculine. No. Let that go, because you are already successful just by who you are, just by the work you're already doing within. But you're going to have to let go of the need to be seen as successful. That's for sure. And for at least for some time, okay, until society catches up. And allow the masculine to rise to his success. Yes, is it good for his ego? Is he going to be a little confident and he's going to rise up and he's going to be, yes, but that's his power. That's what he needs to feel good about himself, okay? Let the masculine be successful, feminine. Let him be everything he is. Let him provide. Let him allow him to rise so that you both can live a great life and allow him to receive that credit. I know it's hard. But I'm telling you, as a masculine, we need that. We need a little bit of, hey, you're doing a good job. Keep going. Keep rising. Even just a little bit of that will literally change everything for us, because we will feel good for working. And too many masculines are out there and no one wants to give them credit or the success that they're due for the work that they do. And it's not that we need it, right? It's not like we, should need it, but it's also not okay to withhold that too. But it's impossible for the feminine to allow that to happen if she, just as badly as the masculine, wants to be feeling successful or wants to be successful or seen as successful in society. When she doesn't realize how much the work she's already doing makes her successful, even if it's not in a societal standard, okay? So, feminines, please realize, right? Your work and where you really shine is allowing your heart, Queen of Cups, your heart, your support, your energy to be given, to be shared with your masculine. In whatever way that does, right? Will help to fuel him. That's his fuel. It's his jet fuel to be successful, to provide even more, to be even more abundant, to be even more successful, to rise. Okay? Please allow that to happen. But it can only happen if you realize, all right, I don't need to be seen as the successful one or the provider anymore. I know that I'm putting in a lot of work, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the work I put in for this family, for this union, for this relationship, for this person. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of who I am. Okay? And then the masculine could be proud of who he is as well. But they can't be both trying to be proud of being the same thing. That's just a societal thing that's meant to draw us apart. Okay? All right. And through that, abundance will be achieved. All right. Appreciate that. I am Jordan. I hope that was helpful, guys. That was messages and finances here for masculine and feminine. Okay. And let's hope the masculine gets his stuff together. Yeah, steps into that role. Let's hope the feminine receives. Okay, that's the changes coming on. Okay. So that was most of today's live stream. We're going to end with a special love oracle reading. Okay? And the intentions of this is just a specific confirmation of love, okay? In your emotional situation, this is going to be specific love message for you. Okay, for your highest good and healing, if you're looking for confirmation, if you just woke up and you needed that confirmation today, this is your message. Okay, these are your messages here. And then we'll close out with a few final messages and announcements, and we'll go from there, okay? Awesome live stream, guys. Thanks so much for being here. We might do some Q&A if we have time and energy here, but I think, there's been a lot of content here, so I won't drag it on. All right, messages in love for our highest and greatest good. First message out. For those of you guys who are wondering if this is your twin flame I'm speaking of, it is. Okay, I call it a twin soul. But they just want to be very specific. This is your twin soul, your twin flame, this person now you're dealing with, okay? So to say that what you've been going through with this person is or should be normal or different in any way, trust me when I say this is not a normal relationship at all. This is a twin soul, twin flame relationship, meaning you are going the deepest you've ever gone into yourself than ever before. That's what we're going through. That's what we're experiencing right now. So if you're wondering, why is this so crazy? Why is this so different from my other relationships? You're with your other half, okay? You're with your soul. You're with your person, like the same soul code as you. And you're meant to literally come together on earth to change the world. Like, this is your mission. This is literally everything we've been preparing for. Okay? So that's the first thing. Twin flames, twin souls are very real, by the way. Very real. They're not a fake made up thing. And if you've been wondering if that is your twin flame, this is your twin soul, this is your twin soul. Okay? Let that be a first confirmation. Number 2, don't make decisions on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you could be true to others. Okay? So right now, both of you are learning the lessons. And the specific message for you is, your lesson is to be true to yourself right now. If there's someone in your life that is and has been dictating your decisions, it's time to end that. It's time to say, no more. I'm not doing that because of you or because I feel guilty that I'm not around you. I'm doing this for me. I'm being true to myself. Okay? So it's letting go of any guilt, any worry about leaving someone behind that is not in your relationship, is not your twin flame, is not your person. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. That's not on you. Okay? Or any other decision on guilt. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Okay? And yes, for the feminine, for many feminines, it will be either mom or parents. You don't have to. We know that you love your parents. Okay? This is not saying that your parents are bad or anything like that. It's that we know that what you truly want, what you truly feel is not with them. It's elsewhere. And just because they love you and they want you around and they'll miss you doesn't mean you should change your life because of that. And you don't have to feel guilty about that. Okay? So deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do it. You already know what's true for you. You already know who this person is, what you want to do. Do it. Take action. Okay? Do it. Claim it. Claim this person. Claim this relationship if you're ready. It's time. Just follow your heart. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So head and heart might be at odds, and your heart may be saying something like, I want this person now. I want to be with this person now. And your head may say, I don't know if I can trust that. I don't know, right? Maybe I should consult with my parents. Maybe I should consult with other people. Maybe I should do consult with other influences to see. It's like no one else will see your path but you. Okay? This is a twin soul journey. No one else will know your path, your truth. Do you know anyone else besides you in your life that is in a twin soul journey? Okay? You are on this journey alone. So you have to decide what's best for you. That's by design, because you were meant to separate from whatever everyone else is doing in society, and particularly within love and relationships. You are meant to find the way. So you have to step into your own leadership and trust your own decisions and do it. Okay? That is the lesson at this particular moment in time. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change things beyond our control. So it is a time as well to just accept everything that's happening, everything that's happened, and to let go of anything else that we can't control, any other reactions that other people are going through or having, or that we've caused other people. No, we have to accept that we've chosen what's best in the situation and for us. And there's no point in trying to change that in others. We have to accept that, okay, as they are, okay? That everything was the best. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter into our lives. Let go and it will all will work out. So yeah, it is time to trust and surrender to the truth inside. There's a truth inside of here, okay? Just surrender to it. There's no point in fighting it. Trust me when I say, if you fight it, if you run from it, it's just going to follow you in other areas of your life, always. It's always going to be there. There's no running from it. So just surrender. Save yourself the time, save yourself the energy, surrender to that, and let go. Let go of all the other perceived consequences or worries or fears of what this is telling you. And then allow for something new to be birthed from that. Okay? Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Beautiful message here. Letting go of the past in your situation, not focusing on that, not regretting it, and letting it all go so you can move forward. Nothing you did, as a reminder, nothing you did, nothing they did was wrong at all. It was perfectly needed and right for all the reasons. You need a reminder, go check out the original tarot reading. All of it is explained there, why all of this needed to happen for you. Okay, not to you, but for you. And the last one, oh my God, the last message is a message for you. Okay, your person, your twin. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. This was the last one. It's on the middle of the spread. Wow. So let this be a confirmation. The person you're in this situation with, you're going through, number one is your twin soul. Okay? They're a new relationship on earth that's a spiritual relationship that's literally part of you. It's not just you, but it's you and your purpose. Okay? As you allow them in spiritually and energetically, your purpose also comes in even more, the other half of your purpose. So you came to earth to come together with this person. That is your purpose. That is part of your purpose. Because your purpose doesn't start until you're together. Okay? You can have an individual purpose as well. Yeah, I'm not saying that. But your true purpose starts when you are together. Okay? Twin soul, twin flame. So let this reading be a confirmation for you. Everything that happened, it's going to be forgiven. Everything that happened. And it must be forgiven. Everything needed to happen. There was no wrong choices in the situation. Okay? And most importantly, follow your heart. Trust in your heart. Don't avoid it. Don't push it away. Don't question it with your head too much. Just follow your heart and take action with that now. Claim this situation now. Claim this person now. And come back home. Come back home. It's time. Okay? Okay. All right. Wow. That was the final messages for this reading. I love you all so much in my heart and soul. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for joining us today. As a reminder, this will be every Sunday. Let me know in the chat if you enjoyed this, okay? give this masculine a little bit of an ego boost. All right, we could use it. Did you guys enjoy that? What was your favorite part? Okay, what did you learn? Let us know in the chat if you are feeling good and if you enjoy this experience. I really appreciate this. Is definitely my purpose, as you guys can see. All right, definitely lights me up. And this will be happening every Sunday from now on, unless I say beforehand or there's something different. Every Sunday at 1 p.m. MST, there will be a Sunday collective, just spending time with you guys, going through the messages, and just giving whatever confirmation you guys need in your journey right now, in love and in life, but mostly focused on the love and twin soul journey, as you guys can see. I appreciate you. B Sagas is sending you a major ego boost. Loved it. Awesome. My ego appreciates it. Thank you so much. I'm going to enjoy that Six of Wands energy, that success energy that's coming my way. So I really appreciate it. The other thing is, two things here, guys. If you guys do want a private, personal, discounted reading from me, normally my tarot readings, personal tarot readings, are $222 for 30 minutes. And I just decided to create a special offer just for this week only, right? And will be open for the next 1 to 2 days for a 3-question, 15-minute, 150 reading. So and that's a detailed, shows the cards, sent straight to your inbox. You get to keep it for life and go through the whole detail of your situation. So if you need clarity, confirmation, if you are looking for that reassurance and you enjoy it and you trust the messages that come through me, that offer will be in the description box on YouTube. You can go ahead and purchase that. And then in the link in my bio on TikTok, it's up there right now. So if you guys want to take advantage of that, right now I'm offering 2 to 4 day returns on that. So it's the whole goal is to get quick, instant clarity, what you need to know in your love situation or next steps in your situation in accordance with the guides and angels for your highest good. So that's available. The other thing is there's a free Discord community, the Twin Soul Rising. That's what I call it. Twin Soul Rising Discord community in the description box of my YouTube and also in the TikTok bio. Okay. So come join the Twin Soul Collective. It's completely free, Twin Soul Rising. And it's just a place where we can hang out, chat with other people, talk about our experiences. I'll pop in there occasionally and chat with people, do some Q&As, fun things like that, right? But just a place to kind of get some clarity and reassurance of people who are going on this crazy true love journey that we're all on together. Okay. Whether you're with your person, not, or you're single, everyone's welcome. Okay. And then finally, schedule moving forward. So my schedule moving forward is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We'll be doing live donation only public readings and healings. So if you guys want a healing, if you guys want a reading live on the stream, that's available Monday, Wednesday, Friday on TikTok, either 9 to 1 p.m. MST, or like maybe 5:30 to 8 or 9, somewhere around that. I'll have to figure out the exact times, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Tuesday, Thursday are going to be more YouTube content. So if you guys haven't subscribed to YouTube, definitely check out my channel. If you guys want to watch the replay to this, it will be up now and also tomorrow on YouTube. It's called the True Love live stream if you guys want to catch it. I also have all zodiac signs done for the month of February. So if you want to check out your individual zodiac sign on my YouTube channel, go check that out. And then I'm available for email consultation. If you guys ever want to do a live session with me or want a monthly coaching program, those are also available. Shoot me an email or check out my website, brandontobias.com. Okay? All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything. I will see you tomorrow on TikTok and next week for YouTube on Sunday. And thank you. Thank you for allowing me to do this and to express my gifts. It's been amazing. Over and out until the next one. Bye for now.